Alright, you guys, breakfast for me is 12 ounces of black coffee, 2 tablespoons heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon MCT oil, and 1 tablespoon collagen. And then here you can see what I'm going to bring to work to eat. I've got 2 cheese sticks, 1 serving of pecans. I have this little piece of sausage or salami. And then this is one of my experiments from weeks ago back in March of trying to make chocolate chip cookies. They're not the greatest, but I've worked my way slowly through them. They're okay. It'll be good breakfast. And just in case, I'm bringing a little slab of Lily's coconut dark chocolate. Good morning, you guys. It is about 6:45 and I'm getting ready to go into work. Yes, I work on Sundays. Yeah. I was just thinking today that dieting is not for the faint-hearted. I have been working what I think is really hard and trying to get in all my steps and trying to maintain a certain calorie limit and doing all these different things. And this morning I got on the scale and was up 2-point-something pounds, and it's just kind of a shocker. And I know that there are highs and lows, and it's just kind of demotivating a little bit. But the plan is to just keep plugging along, and I guess we'll see how it goes today. Anyway, just wanted to kind of get that off my chest, and gonna slog through a work day and see where the day takes me. Guys, it is relatively early in the afternoon and I am, for whatever reason, really hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my dinner. I've got 2 slices of cheddar cheese here, 2 servings of Flackers flaxseed crackers, a can of tuna, 2 tablespoons of avocado mayo, and 2 tablespoons of dill relish. So this is going to be it. My husband has been sick, and I have been basically telling him that I don't get sick, and apparently that bit me in the butt. And last night I came home from work and I ate really early, and I was just tired and wasn't feeling very good, so I laid down and took the world's longest nap. And when I woke up, I had full-blown, couldn't breathe out of my nose, and feel like I'm all congested in my chest. So basically gonna stay home today. My job is to talk all day long, and so just I'm not feeling that great. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna do, and yeah, not sure what that's gonna do as far as my eating. Right now I'm not super hungry, so I'm just gonna sleep. Jesus. Oh, I'm super frustrated. The last 2 days I have gained weight, and there's no real reason for it. This is my little tracker, my little planner that I use to track my daily weight. And so, my beginning weight as of March 1st was 367. As of April 1st, I weighed 348.8, so that was an 18.9 loss overall. And then if you look, I was losing. On the 7th, I gained back just a fraction, really, of a pound. And then the 9th, the 10th,
the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, I was just drastically losing just big amounts. And you can kind of see, over on this side of my calendar, down 2.9, down 0.2, down 1.7, down 0.1, down 0.4. And then suddenly, basically, between yesterday and today, yesterday I gained 2.2 pounds, and today I've gained 1.1 pound, and I have no idea why. I'm still tracking everything in my fitness pal. Everything that I'm eating is keto. I'm not eating anything crazy. And in fact, the frustrating thing on the 14th is that I've been exercising. I've been even hitting my 10,000 step count. I didn't technically yesterday. I didn't yesterday, and I probably won't today, just because I started getting sick yesterday and I'm sick today. But it's so frustrating just knowing that, and people will say, yes, water weight, or, is it that time of the month, or whatever the case may be. But when you're doing everything right, and when you're sort of, just doing your best to keep going with this whole diet thing, it's not like it's hard. I get to eat good food. It's not that I'm really struggling, but when you do everything right and you see 2 days in a row gaining, that's 3.3 pounds in 2 days. Super frustrating. I'm just going to keep plugging along and hope that in the next few days there's some sort of drastic weight loss that sort of at least gets me back down to where I was.
Breakfast is going to be 6 eggs cooked in a tablespoon of ghee and some cheddar cheese. Alright, it's about noon, and I'm going to go ahead and have one of these coffees. This is a local brand, and I'm starting to support them, and so I bought several boxes of this coffee, and it won't actually work in our Keurig every time it kicks it out and says it's not compatible. So that's super fun. So I've basically been opening up the pots and putting the coffee grounds in the little reusable container in order to brew it. And then kind of an extra project is that since it's looking to be sort of spring, I'm now recycling these Keurig pods, and I'm going to start some of my plants in them as I start to feel like doing so. But eventually people are going to be starting to plant things. Okay, so this is what's going in my coffee today. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, 1 tablespoon of the liquid collagen, and a serving of the magnesium powder. I've been looking at my fitness tracker or my fitness pal details about my daily menu that I've been having, and I'm always low on potassium and magnesium. I don't think I will ever be low on my salt, but basically of the electrolytes, magnesium and potassium are important. So need to figure out the potassium part of things. But I'm going to add magnesium powder to my coffee. It says to add it to hot things. And then I've got my cute little measuring cup that I bought the other day, and I've got the tablespoon of the MCT oil and the tablespoon of collagen. So we'll get that added. I may or may not put some stevia drops in it, but I am going to go ahead and not have the heavy whipping cream, just so I can actually have a decent dinner later. Okay, my public service announcement is do not add the magnesium powder to your coffee or anything warm. Even though that's what it says on the container, it's very sour. It's like the coating on the outside of a Sour Patch Kid. So it might be good, like, if you put it in with one of those little sugar-free drink packets or something like that. Maybe a lemonade one, because that's what it tastes like. Very sour. So I basically proceeded to dig it out. It didn't even dissolve. It was just in a great big chunk that was all congealed together. So their packaging needs to be worked on. Anyway, I went ahead and downed that by itself. Very, very sour. Very sour. And so, yeah, hopefully my coffee will be okay. It's about 8:20 and I am going to have this hot cinnamon sunset tea. And since I'm still feeling pretty bad, I'm gonna probably go to bed. I will talk to you guys soon. I've been laying down all day and he's in the mood to play, and it's about 9 o'clock at night. He just tried to get the cat to play. The cat's not having it. Alright, you guys, it is 10 at night and I'm a jerk. I shouldn't be eating this late, but I'm just sort of, I don't know whether I'm bored or whether I'm really hungry. But anyway, I'm going to have 10 squares of this Lily's chocolate. So basically, what do we have left at this point? Basically the 10 squares. So, and a serving size of this is 40 grams. There's 2 servings per package, 170 calories, 17 grams from fat, 19 total carbs, although 8 come from dietary fiber and 7 come from erythritol. So technically 4 carbs per serving, and I'm gonna have essentially a half of a serving. So anyway, let's hope that that does not increase my weight gains that have been happening today and yesterday. If it does, I will have only myself to blame, and then maybe that will discourage me from buying shit like this.